are coming into Nuke, hot and ready to go. All these semi-finals in a row. They want to get out of groups, and one match will do it here at the spring final.
Yeah, and you know, the Des were having that whole debate about group stage warriors for Astralis. Well, hell, if you're able to take them both here, that would get you to the kind of bare minimum stepping stone point that Astralis were looking for. So, let's see. It's going to be the T-side start, and very slow out of the gate as they hold on to lobby. Wait, engage the reactions, and now they look to explode out over at ramp, where Bit will get tested, dropping down straight away. JL doesn't move in. They don't want to fight for this. Instead, just playing to contain. Bit snipes one, and now tries to survive the runaway back into this B site. Bit's on a heater, and now he's got support coming in the form of Wonderful. Finally, Bit is run down, but he's bought more than enough time for these reinforcements to arrive.
Ouch. Device going hunting. He's got the backstab. Oh, JL, quick shot. Device still responds. 2v2 now. There's no kit currently for NAVI. They are on the clock. They've got a smoke. And Yabby in the middle of the site. Full blind catches them both. I was expecting him to get whited from that flash as an in-game leader, but you have this heroic rifling pack of Stown and Yabby who have been the standout players for Astralis, no doubt. But even Stare, who some question him staying on versus some of the other players that Astralis had back, you know, Cologne last year. But he's looked great since Device has taken over in-game leading. And Bro has even, especially in Abu Dhabi, had some phenomenal games as well for this team. So it feels like a revolving door, in a sense, for Astralis of who can perform. Gives you a lot of room. You have so much firepower. Alexi, a strong outside rifler, even able to tame Donk in this position. But he can't do anything about the cross. He'll call it. And Ema hears him coming. He's still stuck in the open, spraying them away. They jump with the MAC-10, and Ema sends him flying. Sent home. 3 kills, down secret. I might even forgive the view model for that. Oh, it's gross.
It looked like he was, it looks like he was cooked. And when he was backing up, walking all silently away, you thought he'd kind of missed the timing to escape, but then you realize, nah, he wanted those fights all along.
That is crazy, though. He was caught completely in the open, repositioning, no nades, jumping MAC-10. Like, that's an ugly trade from Astralis. Great shots for Ema, but that third player should absolutely be trading that kill when the MAC-10 goes as wide as it does. So, bit of a blunder for Astralis in this first gun round. Yabby just hanging out on the save.
All right, then. NAVI don't make us wait long. And that's certainly a promising start from Ima.
Yeah.
Kind of exactly what you want if you're NAVI. He immediately throws his hat into the ring for someone who's going to look to step up. No. You know, Alexi in that interview with James is talking about how the vibes were just kind of horrible when Dallas rolled around and that they weren't really sure what happened. But he said they're feeling good coming into this one.
Kind of respect that play. It's crazy. Oh, no. Oh, we're fine. Everything's fine. Did he get down vent? I can't tell you. I don't think he did. Cancelled. There's bugs in the mainframe. Astralis still have 8 legs. Waiting back in T-spawn. The smoke perhaps. Out they go, and Wonderful still has his cross for now. Was that going to bloom down? Yes. They know they've killed Ema, so the temptation to cross secret is definitely there for Astralis. Early lower rotation gone. Wonderful playing back garage, and this is perfect for NAVI because Astralis might just go walking right into this setup. Alexi comes swinging. Wonderful fighting wide right now. He needs 2 kills. He gets it. Tucking in as well. Can he buy any more time with his utility? Just allow that bomb to cross into main. It's an open A site at least, but JL on top of the hut puts one more down. Only Yabby now. He's going to take the option to grab that bomb and drop down lower.
He evades this rotate in for now, but comes back up the vent.
Oh,
they're falling for it. They're falling for it. Bit given away for free. And Yabby knows that Wonderful was out in the yard and he's low on health from those earlier fights. Yabi backs up. Sticks that plant, and that's when Wonderful tries to move on in. Yabi in that last round had to just sit back, hands off the keyboard, but now he's the one in charge. Swinging out, Wonderful gets the better of him. And so it's a great round put forward from Wonderful. A big 4K, 3 out in the yard, and steps up in the 1v1.
Astralis haven't yet landed on their feet. Not firmly, at least.
Well, this time it's Imita going to try fire out in the yard. Catch Stare for free. Down, spamming back. They're doing a little bit of chip damage onto Imma, but he's about to overstay his time out in the yard, even phasing through the smoke.
No way!
Nice
No way!
The Device turns around to put a stop to it. Imma's reign of terror cut short as JL moves in. He's also fed to Device. A low HP on Stown and Device out in the yard. And Wonderful is still floating around here. There are 2 players where 2 bullets would deal with them. Bits even crunching up through Secret. This could get out of hand here.
Stown's position is great, though. He's patiently waiting for this exact play. So if Bit continues on his merry walk, it may not work. As long as Device doesn't move from his red position. Bit's being very cautious. 1 shot's all it takes.
Stown holds the trigger. And with Bit now dead down at lower, it's just Wonderful left to find. Won't even connect the 1 bullet needed.
Feels like this CT aggression has been their downfall. These re-clears. Astralis punishing them nearly every time.
Even losing that AK at the end was really big implications. You would have had a full rifle round here if you managed to save it. Instead, NAVI have got to make do with 2 SMGs. All for Wonderful is a bright spark at least. One of these SMGs going to get tested now over at ramp. Bit holds the line for the first. Trade attempted, but he's landed the dink back the other way. And so you've at least denied this ramp control.
Oh my God.
Stare going to play through this. Imma's holding on to it.
Say what you want about this, like all this aggression for NAVI, they're always doubled up. So sometimes Astralis get both kills, but that's a perfect example. Important trade for NAVI to keep them a man up, but this is still far from a comfortable position. Bit's on a USP right now as he walks down ramp. Retrieved his MP9, but it's got no ammo. I don't know what's happened here. He needs to reload that. Wonderful rotating out. They'll hear these steps as well. Device is in hot pursuit.
You know, the ground he's given up here. Device is quick to move in and take it away. I'm on the back of Yabi outside of main. Stown in the meantime is all the way down at lower, but his teammates looking like they want to try and move in for this main control.
Oh, the time.
JL just gets caught unawares. Imma in at the vent, and that will deny the drop down through vent. Device picks it up at least, but they've got it. Oh wait, the bomb tumbled down. The bomb made it down to Stown. He's going to be able to grab this, but there's no time for the bomb plant, and so the clock will decide the outcome of this one. NAVI are able to withstand it, and they will lock in 4 at least, but is that enough? I'm lost how to really talk. Like, NAVI, they loved the aggression, and they kept, but Astralis, you know, it makes it a bit easy when you know you're going to get pushed. You can just hold everything and wait for the pushes, and it felt like that's what happened in the first half. NAVI never really had a lot of reward from when they were going for those aggro moves.
Seemed like they just really wanted to disrupt Astralis' default. Maybe that was the plan, but it just didn't go as they practiced. Stare, this is ugly. He will fall. Device is trying to knife at the vent, but they're going out upper right now. Julie's in a great position. Down the vent would be dangerous. That bomb is so tempting, but Yabi's got the kill through the smoke instead, and there we go. Astralis sweep NAVI aside in the pistol round. Ema had top frags, but you know, only one of them actually resulted in a round win. So NAVI have got to go back to the drawing board. They've got to go back to the Deagles, and
that's nice.
That will do it.
It's a nice way to open the round.
5v3, though, needed to really kickstart things, because trades are, well, about to come through. There's that 5v2. 3 pistol kills.
Yabi just like, he got so tunnel visioned on the 1 kill.
Okay, just, wrap it up. Wrap it up.
What's just happened in this round?
Everyone's
Stare is now the last guy remaining, and Imma gets rid of him.
And they go into the more stacked side of 2, and they still come up in favor. So now pistols for Astralis, and suddenly this messy game where Astralis got a pistol on top of it, it might be all leveled out. Eagles look outside, Stown trying to hypnotize that top silo player, but Bit is not overcommitting to this. Ema just, if I can't see them, they can't see me. And he crosses. So they've got Ema in position, now they can go back to lobby, set up an A fake, hit ramp perhaps. Pull him back to main later in the round. There are so many options available now by having Ema in this aggressive position. Looks like they're going to try and meet him B.
Oh, that nade does great damage onto Bro. Flash in. He will dodge that at least, but will he dodge the danger as they all move out through ramp? Ema once again, best device on this rotate in through secret. Now he's looking to cut off the vent rotates. Ema looking really good here on Nuke. He was the one guy in the first half. He's kept up appearances here moving into the second. And with him controlling the vents, ramp lost. There's no path to even give this round a look in if you're Astralis. So that now means this is a tie game. This goes from a 9-4 pistol round locked in to a tie game at 9-9.
Very impressive recovery for NAVI, no doubt.
I think, you know, even when you look at like what Alexi's been able to work with on this T side thus far,
it's going to be everything Astralis need to get back in this game.
You can imagine you want to try and deal with Ema out in the yard, especially because he is getting left to his own devices here a hell of a lot. And so it's like, okay, we're going to stick some of our best guys on him, and we're going to try and deny some of this yard control.
Wonderful's going for it. I want to see this T-side AWP sing for Wonderful. Such an explosive player. He's looking for Device. He knows Device might have an AWP. He's looking over the box. Everywhere. Checking out the back of CT, but yet to see it. It's Device playing the AC. Wonderful won't find that angle up here. Oh, Device goes wide, and both AWPs meet. Both AWPs get another chance. Meanwhile, Navi have crossed again down Secret and past main. They've actually skipped down entirely, but Device has it on lock. There's Wonderful's response. 4v4, and the map opens up.
Are they ready for Stown, though? Alexi even running this. That gives Stown a major leg up in the fight. He's able to pick and choose exactly when he wants to take that contact.
Nice shot.
Wonderful with another key trade. He's not letting Navi lose ground in this round, is Wonderful.
Oh.
Every time Astralis try to make the move, the incision that's meant to take it over the line for them, Wonderful's there to trade it back out. And so he's done a phenomenal job donning this AWP out in the yard.
Oh, I missed that timing. JL's been shot in the back one too many times this game. This is going to be another frustrating one as Yabi finds that ramp flank. 20 seconds. Reset now. Let Bro hold that upper site as Yabi can drop down B. What a great pre-rotation for Yabi, but it's actually ending A. 15 seconds. Bro calling for support. He's seen them. Down the vent they go. He's hit a dink on the way. Bit down low. Yabi the same. Put back down to this lower site, and he's going to stop that bomb. The nade will be enough. Oh, out he goes. No time. There's only a flash. Wonderful survives, but Astralis win the round despite Wonderful's best efforts.
But now the rest of the gang are coming alive. JL, there were times where he was feeling like a real problem piece, kind of getting exploited back in lobby. Even in rounds that Navi were winning, he would often end up falling, but that's not happening anymore. He's churning out a couple of openers, keeping pressure applied back on the lobby position. And so Astralis, very, very quickly, they went from feeling home free, like those few over peaks up against the pistols all those rounds ago didn't even matter. And now it is that round that's come back to haunt them here, giving way to the Navi comeback. Just 4 kills away from completing it and stealing away the Astralis map pick of Nuke. Let's see if Yabi and Bro can offer up any more of that to keep Astralis in this.
Bits had some great entries. He's 3-0 on these opening kills for Navi. Sets him up outside. With some smoke breaks, some spam for Astralis response, it's still very much winnable on this round for Navi. Device is committed in lower. Doesn't even want to scope, doesn't want to give away his position right now. He's going to play with pistol. knowing they could drop in window at any point. He's got cover from above. Bro trying to bait for Device. Now he scopes up with all the noise being made. Bro will fall. Device can kill this crossing AWP, but it doesn't need to move. The bomb's going down in the Astralis plant, and it's denied by the man of the helm. Device with a double. It's only Wonderful now, and Device knows exactly where this AWP resides. Good shot for Wonderful. Can he end this map in style? A tenacious T-side for Na'Vi, and Wonderful wants to put it in a bottle. Nades flying in from all sides. He hits his tag. Deagle out, denied by Astralis. Even though the odds favor Astralis, you know what Na'Vi at their peak look like. You cannot forget that. So I wonder if they can pull that back out right when it matters here. Looking to close this game right now. Missed shot on the AWP. Molly goes in, and Wonderful sends Bro out. Down does respond on the edge of the smoke, but Ima slips in. They have no idea. Great cover. What awareness from Stair, who falls after a single kill. There's no main smoke, and so Yabi makes the most of it. Bit trying to swing in. He still found a little cubby in the corner, jumping over the shots of Alexi B, 2v2.
But wait, they know where both players are. They know they were both outside. They know that they've got one guy trapped over here in main. See, Yabi is injured, flash through, dodged by Bit. It's just down left standing to try and keep overtime in this for Astralis. He's going to offer up in the 1v2, flash through this smoke, but he doesn't make it through. And so Na'Vi, this one, they shouldn't be able to lose this. As this down is cut down, and Na'Vi complete the comeback.
Wow.
From 9-4 down on Astralis' map pick.
Na'Vi look to go 2-0 over on Dust 2. It's their map pick now, and we get into the business.
So as the Des pointed out, it's the CT start for Astralis here. Look to pick that early on, and already coming into the pistol, brimming with thoughts. Stown's got aggressive up into the top of mid with these dual Berettas. They also boosted his Device up over towards Cat. And so early on, wanting to contest this mid control are Astralis.
I like the layering, right? Yabi's covering Stown's top mid. Device has Stown's lower. Stown has a nice off angle with the Julies. This was a call out of spawn. They didn't play spawns. They wanted these players in this position. But it leaves a big gap open. That's a long. Stair, not a comfortable position to be in. Trapped in a car.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about this car position, you feel like you're kind of just limited to how many you can get. Like, maybe you don't get checked for the first, but you will. Flash has now come out from the tees, and that leaves everyone blind. But the reinforcements get there just in time. Device and Yabi able to lend a helping hand. Device is getting run at by a player up towards the ramp. Meanwhile, down here in the mid, Bro's caught in rotation by JL, who's late lurking up on a catwalk now. Device finds him, and it's just Bit left up against it. Device goes big in the pistol. The flash, like when Wonderful's going up through short or on the split out through mid, you feel like that could have come through it. You're dying with money still on the table, essentially.
Glad they just, Astralis, no, first gun round, they immediately use a smoke on that mid-cross. They don't want to risk Wonderful's AWP, knowing he can absolutely hit that cross shot. He even went for the boost in Suicide as well, so. Astralis not messing around, not risking it when they know the AWP can be in play. It's yet to reveal itself, of course, but oh my god, Stair even pushes a smoke on a rebloom. Bit's going to check it though, and Stair keeps on going. Very dangerous to commit to that play in a 5-on-5. Stair gets punished, which gives Bit away back in, but he's not going to go through the smoke himself, not knowing if Astralis still hold long. His Device on the A site with the AWP, as a bit-to-be fake is thrown in, trying to keep them there. They come swinging into the A site.
Yeah, this is a nice call from Na'Vi, right? They kind of spent the last few rounds conditioning this, the idea that they've been doing this short smoke and then moving into those mid-to-B plays, and so they do that exact look, right? Where they take the short control, they throw in the short exec util, and then they throw util out over towards middle as well, trying to like give the illusion that, okay, we're doing the exact same thing. We're faking short, we're keeping your attention there, and then we're going to try get out mid. But instead, they actually commit to the short fight, and you could see Astralis kind of weren't ready to actually get fought from behind those short smokes. So that one gets given over for free, and that one's been rounds in the making for Na'Vi.
evidence of the game plan, right? Knowing that you're probably going to be starting T side if you pick this map.
Long spawn on the AWP. Ooh. Wonderful tries to seize the gap when he's not getting fought along. He decides to take the space.
They know their
Teammates
pistols.
here to join him at least. Orb just rails on past the long Orb from Wonderful.
Wow.
A bit mows down the remaining players. Yabi, Stare, and Bro all fed to his AK over at long. It's just Device left standing, but the bomb's out in the open. Device has got a line onto that bomb. Low HP on Bit, and he's going to get spammed out. I mean, we've seen Device highlights on this long position with the AW, but just looking away at the wrong time. Yeah, I mean, it's not super surprising to see like a T-side resurgence here on Dust. I think it's the furthest thing from it, but it does suck knowing that you had that 5-2 lead that so decisively has looked to get away from you. Device,
the one round.
Fight for the mid control. Won't hang around there. Stoun's boosted up over on Cat. Navi wouldn't have heard the usual volley of long util, which is why I think you see them taking it here, right? As a result of Astralis boosting up Stoun, they don't have that usual util down on long, and so Navi feel very safe to take that control. Wow. But a good flash tees up Stoun for the opener, and Stare gets the spot that long's been taken. JL lurking out a little later in through the bottom of mid, gets the better of Yabi. Is he ready for that Device Orb?
Oh my god, he is. He finds him in middle somehow, some way, and Bit's even entried up on that A site as well. JL just causing commotion down middle, finally put to rest, but a 2v3 with the bomb already crossed into the site, and wonderful setup for the post plant. There shouldn't be a world or a way back into this round for Astralis as they attempt a 2v3 at the end of the half by necessity. Stoun going spawn, he can lob that nade in on top of the Molotov, trying to force some repositions. Could be quite good, actually, some good damage, but it's all up to Stoun now. 1v3, takes the first, Orb on the cross, and he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike and send Navi to 7 rounds. Stoun gets a spot, but Wonderful hits a shot. What does that say, Harry? It says that Navi have certainly looked better on the rifle rounds. They've certainly had the better T side. So this one's hyper important for Astralis on a long rush.
Wonderful was just playing for the info, going to tuck himself in at car. Alexi has got flashes to help him out.
He seemed curious.
And this is, you know, kind of reminiscent of the Astralis pistol round to open this up with an extra player in A. Alexi dies instantly. Oh. That is so far from ideal. He had all the util and never even gets to throw it. This A site crumbles under the weight of the Astralis pistol.
I know. Stare. Not the first time he's jumped into his death, but it's not going to be a worry with 3 health on Ema. And a 1v3. And he smoked off. Boom. Yeah, Alexi jiggles on the site to bait for Wonderful.
Ends up being very reactive. So let's see what Navi have got prepared for us.
Very keen in middle, just looking for that opening kill. They're coming from lower, Bits supporting mid, and Ema's jump spotting, so Navi at least have info when they need to worry about this position, and time is now. Flash goes over middle, Wonderful swings out, but it's the molly that's going to deny any aggression in mid. Wonderful, very active. Back on the A site already in an instant. This is risky. JL looking for a jump spot.
Well, that was the last bit of util taken out of the Navi accounts. That smoke over at Cat. Now they will be at the mercy of whatever Astralis decide to do here. 40 seconds left. Astralis posted over in middle. Bits opened up the round. Wonderful commits to that spray, and that ends up coming back to haunt him. Bit's going to try and adjust to regain control over middle, fighting with JL. A lot of damage done. No killing blows yet. Finally, Bit. This is bro. The rest of Astralis trying to move in, but Bit just remains elusive here. Tucked in under the window with support from CT. Stair gets spammed out. You're double peeking them. NAVI tried to mostly lean away from the early long control on their T side, and they would wait until they heard the U-tilt to kind of gauge how many players were fighting for that long control.
Yeah, not enough flashes for Astralis over long doors there to actually set off EMA. Look at this B-rush, though. JL is caught repositioning, and the AWP miss shot allows him to get closer to JL at the back of the site. Only one kill, another miss shot. Wonderful's having trouble right now. Bit comes through the smoke. This is a disaster for NAVI, and Astralis on the pistols have managed to break their way into this B-bomb site. Are you still tempted, NAVI, on a low HP AWP? There might just be Alexi or bust in this B-bomb site. Astralis have established post plants. And bro, ready to swing off this contact as well. There's even a plat rifle picked up. You should save. That's a little awkward.
The fact that they were even entertaining the attempt at the retake feels wild. He really didn't want to give this one up.
Wonderful's firing blanks this map. He was playing great on Nuke, but nothing is hitting. First half had a lot of AWPs, was looking down mid a lot, never got given the kill. The one round device actually went for it, end of the half. Wonderful moved off the angle. But now he's actually getting shots and he's missing them, so NAVI looking very well suited to Dust 2 right now. These aggressive pieces, these star riflers, all looking trustworthy. And this is with Wonderful still having a horrible map. 5 and 13 hasn't really felt like it matters. Something to say about that. JL can't get caught again. Needs multi-kills in this B site.
I mean, this time he's got support, but Bit's gone immediately. So JL is all eyes on him. He's got to withstand this B hit.
Oh.
And JL will. An immovable object. He won't let Astralis get into B. Not this time. And so he's bought time for his teammates to move in. Even hunting device in at the end. That lines up with double with the Glock.
Oh, God.
What is going on? It's just Wonderful left. Sneaks in. They don't know he's here. Has the tunnels killed? No, he doesn't. It gets away from him.
Just spamming. Oh, JL, second AWP, mid pick, long pick. There's Wonderful right when you need him. Double AWP, double entry. NAVI looking to lock this game away and take 2-0. Astralis, foot in the mouth right now, jumping and diving out long and dead, of course.
This is brutal for Astralis. They go from that last round where they uproot a 3K'ing JL and they pick it up somehow, some way, they battle back in. But then they lose 2 players to 2 different AWPs to open up the round. In an instant, you're on the back foot in a very big way.
Oh, if he shot.
Flash wrecks Wonderful, and so bro is at least regaining ground over here at long. The smoke looks better. They're going to be allowed to cross in behind that. Alexi makes it in towards Gandalf at least. Bit up close waiting at elevator. He could even look to harass this bomb as it tries to get planted. Alexi's taking contact, and so now that MP9 allowed to go swinging. It's just bro left up against it. And NAVI coming for Astralis, 13-9. A playoff secured for the NAVI squad. Their debut of Dust 2